Fuck shit piece.
All right, so everybody can hear us.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. All right, so when last we saw our heroes, Nate the Human Ranger, Gob the Human Warlock, Othokent the Lizard Folk Life Domain Cleric, Talah the Half-Orc Druid, and Abraham the Human Wizard, our friends were continuing through the Trials of Six. Moving on to the second layer, they had several elemental puzzles that they were able to solve. Some of them directly, some of them indirectly. But ultimately, they took several materials to this big fancy golem-looking dude, who then forged magical bricks to which he built a magical doorway out of. Upon walking through, our friends stepped into an arena where they had to face the first trial of combat. They fought dragon doggos, who were the best lizardy boys, but were still not enough to overcome our heroes. After defeating said lizardy dog boys, they went through yet another doorway, stepped into the Trial of Rest, where they are now standing around in a very, very comfy pub. And down on one end of the bar sits our beloved Talah with a giant milkshake. Chocolate milkshake, lots of whipped cream, lots of cherries. And that is where we're going to pick up this week's session. So you guys have walked into the room. Talah leaned around the giant milkshake and waved at you. And we will pick up there.
Hello, guys.
Well, hello there, Talah.
Hello.
Hello.
This is great. You should get one of these.
I think I've had enough brain freeze for one day.
There is a short, overweight, balding bartender standing there cleaning a glass. He's like, "Oh, hey, we got some more customers. Just so you know the rules, now that you guys are all here, you can hang out for an hour, rest, anything you'd like to eat, we can get for you. Agnes over there, you see the older, late 40s, early 50s, done with all your crap waitress, just rolling silverware. Agnes over there can take your order. Our guy in the back, he's a little hard to understand. But, you know, his name's Zephyr, and he does a great job at cooking whatever. But yeah, welcome to Quantum Superposition Sanctuary. What can I get for you?
Quantum Superposition Sanctuary.
Yeah, how much does all this cost?
Oh, yeah, we don't charge things here. Everything both is and isn't in existence right now. So we can kind of money. I've got all the money that exists and none of the money that exists all at the same time. So don't worry about it.
So you can serve practically anything if I'm understanding the concept of this unreality.
I mean, just about, as long as Zephyr knows how to cook it. Zephyr, do you know how to cook it? And something gets thrown out of the kitchen. That means yes.
What about abstract concepts? Can he cook those?
If it's an abstract concept that is a food, sure.
How about a spell slot in a form of a grilled cheese sandwich?
That would just be a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yes, but does it contain the spell slot?
I mean, I guess I could have him cast Mage Hand on it if you really wanted to. Prestidigitation.
Can you put happiness in a bottle?
I mean, yeah, we've got Jack Daniels right here.
I'll take that.
He pours you a shot and slides it to you.
I said that. I point to the bottle.
He then takes a second shot glass, pours the second shot glass, and hands you the bottle.
Thank you. Take the one shot, leave the other shot for him, and I take the bottle with me. Yeah, I got what I needed.
Well, considering we are here for rest, I'd like a Bloody Mary and a 28-ounce steak cooked blue.
Okay, let's pretend your DM doesn't know what cooked blue means.
That means basically 5 to 10
It's
seconds.
seared and done.
Oh,
Just
Okay.
shh.
Very rare. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what's known as blue. So just and it's done. Basically raw.
Basically, you put color on the meat and you put it on the plate.
Yeah, I
Yes.
get the concept. I got it.
Right. So the thing's
You're welcome.
practically alive, and then you kill it, and then as soon as it's dead, you take the meat and put it on the.
It's
Fire.
almost a tartar, just not minced.
But
know
yes,
what?
that. Thank you very
You
much.
know what? You know what? Fine. I was gonna take it easy in the next trial, but no.
No.
Just remember this moment.
Remember this
Remember
moment.
this
Okay.
moment. This is what caused the second one to show up. All
Your
right.
pettiness got you.
Yeah. I'm a petty bastard. All right. All right. I'm like a normal.
So it's all
D&D
John's fault.
I'm a normal D&D god. I'm imperfect and petty. What do you want from me?
You're a Greek god. Got you.
Yeah. I make Zeus look reasonable. All right.
How many goose have you turned into? To have no, we're going nowhere with that.
Oh,
Poor
God.
Prometheus.
To answer that as succinctly as possible, more than you'd expect, but less than you would like to know.
All
Anyways, yeah, all right, cool. Hey, Agnes, and she's like, whatever, Rob, I'm getting up. And she gets up and she wanders over and flips open one of the old-fashioned writing pads. All right, you want a cow that still moves, and a girl who just became a woman. Got it.
That's not what I asked for.
I'm
No,
not
that's what I
talking to
asked
you,
for.
you old bastard. You got
Thank
what you wanted. You got the liquor. Go sit down and shut up. All right, Lizard Man, got you. Who's next?
You know what? Respect.
Oh, I can order. Can I have some orange juice and then some skyr with fresh fruit and muesli?
Yeah.
Make sure it's
Got it.
Danish skirt and not Dutch skirt. There's a big difference.
Yeah, neither of those countries exist in this world, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just, you know, the
Could've been
I
preparation
actually know
thing.
exactly what you're talking about. Again, super dimensional space. I know. We know everything. Thank you. Got it.
Well, okay.
Oh, and the glass of orange juice, can it be rimmed with toothpaste?
Do you want mint or bubble gum?
No, that was just a joke to get Talah. Sorry.
You're not
Skip
funny.
the toothpaste.
All right, we're done with you. All right, little girl, what do you want?
That'd be Mia Talah.
That'd be you. Talah's much
I'm
taller
big.
than you.
I don't know what she calls people. Well, I know she could be calling me Rat. Anyway, what the good doctor's having just not mooing.
All right, are you over 18?
Yeah.
Okay, I just
23.
making sure. I didn't know if we needed to make it a Virgin Bloody Mary or not. All righty.
Oh no! Screw the
Hey,
Bloody Mary.
don't give me a hard time. You said the same thing the doctor's having. Too late. It's on the pad. All right. Dessert first, girl. You got anything else you want? Milkshake girl.
Hmm?
Do you want anything else?
No, I'm good. This is
You
great.
fat-
Thank you.
Yeah, with the way you're going, fat thighs is the only other thing you're getting.
Sure.
I hit hips like that, I'd be making dollars like you
Babies.
wouldn't believe.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I can crush a watermelon between my thighs.
I'm sure the boys love you for that. All right, you know, you remind me of my sister. I hate that slut. Hey, Zephyr, order up! And she goes and sticks the piece of paper on the thing and spins it around. And you just hear his random gibberish come through the window. You can kind of see some guy, like tan skin, dark curly hair. He's wearing like a wife beater and there's a big stain on it. Skinny dude yelling something. He's like, look, I don't speak whatever the hell it is you're speaking. Just shut up and make the food. I'm going to go roll more silverware. And she goes and sits back down, relights another cigarette, and starts rolling more silverware in the corner. At a booth.
How come all the chefs are Eldritch Horus?
He's just Greek. Why would you say a Greek person's an eldritch horror? What's wrong with you, you racist bastard?
Yeah,
It's just
that
the
was-
gibberish you're throwing out there reminded us of a Beholder.
It's literally his character literally speaks gibberish, and nobody understands it but Rob. Even
But
magic.
it's a man.
Yeah, it's a man. It's a dude. He looks like somebody you'd buy falafel from.
Nice.
Gotcha.
I make great falafel.
Now who's being racist?
Dude.
Tell me it looks like John.
I actually do make great falafel.
Indeed.
Yeah.
How's it
About-
going?
About 3 minutes later, you hear the bell ring, and you can see Agnes go, son of a bitch. And she stands up and walks over, and she carries all of these plates at once somehow, and walks over. Are you guys sitting at the bar? Did you guys take a booth? What are you guys doing?
I'm sitting at the bar.
I
Okay.
don't think I can sit at the bar.
Why can't
I'll
you
lift
sit
Sitting
him
at-
where
up.
Talah is.
You're over 18, and it's an extra dimensional space. It doesn't care.
I was
I'll
thinking
lift
height.
you up and put you on a stool.
Don't worry, they have high chairs.
If you sit up on a stool, you will notice it automatically magically adjusts its height so that you're at the right height for the bar.
Ooh, I want one of these for home.
Automatically stretches your legs.
I don't want one of these for home. Take it away.
Okay, so she comes
Strap
out and
your
throws
arms down for
everybody's
stretching.
food out. You'll notice the only one who notices something that's slightly different than what they ordered. For Nate, there is mint toothpaste on half of the rim.
Oh no.
So if you can drink from one side to get the toothpaste or one side to not get the toothpaste.
What?
Enjoy. If you want anything else, just yell.
I would like the
Thank you.
toothpaste to be removed.
Abraham, what is your passive perception?
Way too low.
All right. I want you to roll a reflex saving throw with disadvantage, DC 13.
Yeah, my passive perception is 10.
Yeah, you're not going to see this coming.
Reflex with disadvantage.
Mhm.
So dexterity saving
Dexterity, disadvantage. Yep.
throw, 8.
Oh.
You don't see it coming, but you do notice as she gets a full handful of Abraham butt. She cops a big feel as she walks past you. She squeezes the ham.
That's going to cost you a sandwich
she
and a
Yeah.
return trip. Give her a wink.
stops and looks at you and winks. She goes, "I'll be happy to pay my tab anytime." And then she walks back and sits down and puts yet another cigarette. You don't know where the other ones have gone. She's not carrying them with her when she comes over to you, but she lights yet another cigarette as she continues to roll silverware. She's got like
You
50
just choose
set
some.
of silverware rolled.
I crack open the bottle of
Just that's
liquor and
just
take a swig and
deficit.
pass it to her. So, how long you been here?
I just got here and I've always been here.
Ain't that the life?
You know it.
Where'd
You
you,
know
come
it.
from?
Where did you go?
Or not, as it were.
Oh, you know. Ancient arcane deity decided to conjure me into existence, just like any other girl.
Oh, so no real concept of the passage of time, just kind of tethered to this existence. I see.
Yeah. You know.
Do you have actually a real emotions and feelings, or is this really kind of a projection of the astral space that we're in?
Oh no, I'm a real thing. I'm a real
Ooh.
thing. As
All
you-
real, are we?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
man.
a real woman all the way to the core.
Hey, well, you got a place we can go get some rest, you say?
Yeah, let me go get the sign from the mop room. We'll need that slippery when wet bucket. Jesus. What are you making me do?
Now role play.
What the hell? There's no fate to blacken this.
Help me take off my brassiere.
Is that spelled with an S or a Z? Fuck you, care.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, you're firm in all the wrong places. Oh, wow, that's interesting.
My real name's Ralph.
I'm sorry, Twitch. I'm so
right.
sorry.
Let's-
YouTube, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Full faith to black now. Don't worry. It's done.
Don't
Can someone
dare
Google how to
edit this.
unhear things?
Last time I saw a guy like you, I was responsible for Noah's flood, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, but yes,
I had something to say, but I decided not to.
good. I appreciate you, Cyntari. I appreciate you greatly. All right, so while that happens, what's everybody else doing?
I'm
Regretting
enjoying my
existence.
milkshake because I feel like, I haven't
corn
finished it
whiskey and
I'm just
knocking uglies.
I'm just gonna need a moment to process that.
Or do my best not to process that, right? So,
There you go,
Trying to
girl.
get my
Googled it
appetite
for
back.
you.
So taking a step back mechanically, basically at this level you get, or at this tier of the challenge, you are able to take a short rest. If you have anything you want to do, anything you want, any conversations you want to have in that meantime, just say so. Otherwise, we can kind of hop on along to the end of the short rest. So it's up to you guys.
So what did you guys do while I was gone?
We solved the mystery.
Got
Nearly
brain
died.
damage.
We hacked our way through 4 elemental obelisks,
Uh-huh.
and we killed 3 dragon dogs.
How did you fare with the mystery? Because I believe the other stuff is easy enough for you guys. But, how did the mystery exactly go?
It
My
went
nose still
great.
smells of blood.
It
What?
went great.
Why don't I believe you?
So, as it went, our deductive reasoning isn't the best in the world. So, for every time we had to ask another round of questions of the dear suspects, we would have to suffer a penalty, which meant
Uh-huh.
brain damage.
Deducting reasoning.
So, none of you tried my direct approach like I used last time there was a murder mystery?
The thing is that these ones are programmed to answer. We couldn't physically interact with them. We needed to figure out how they responded. One always lied, but never talked about themselves, stuff like that. And through that, we needed to figure out which of these 6 or 5 people, 6 people, had killed someone, and they were not real people, so they barely ever answered us directly.
Mm.
So we could use your direct approach all we wanted. We had no evidence to look at. We had only the people.
Okay, fair. Fair. But you did it. Right?
We did. The elemental puzzles were a lot easier,
Yeah, they
which
were
I can only
actually-
appreciate.
I will admit that was actually kind of fun.
And,
Mhm.
well, the fight was rather simple. Though leaving me in front of one of those beasts, that was
Don't
less than courteous.
don't call that fight simple. There might be voices in the sky listening to us who get angry.
Well,
Voices
it wa-
in the sky listening.
It wasn't like they had what do you call it, access to an array of magic or anything. It was baseline, simple, it
It
made
was
sense.
a straightforward fight.
Yes. I'm not saying that it wasn't painful, because I could see on all of you it was. Though, like I said, being left in front of one of the beasts was not a fun experience. Granted, I am naturally very, very agile. So I didn't really get hit that much.
Well, I'm sorry for leaving you in front, but I tried to keep my hands, claw on them as much as I could.
It's fine. I am simply doing as the youngins say, busting your balls.
Oh yeah, my arm also ate an intelligent weapon.
It did what now?
I'm still
Yeah,
horrified by
that's
that
kind of
revelation.
sad.
Why would it do that?
Because I'm hangry.
You see, if I don't feed it magical artifacts every once in a while, I will go nuclear.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Oh.
Calm down.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad
So
about
I once
it.
heard this
I wanted
tale
to
about
try
a
to talk
guy
to
that
it.
dated Mistra.
We are about to get so copyrighted. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Who gives a shit? But, yes, we managed to make it this far. Now I have a chance to rest. And this is a really good start. No.
But is any of this like real stuff that we're dealing with, or you guys have been dealing with?
It is both real and not real at the same time.
That is giving me a headache.
The people we interacted with were real at one point, but maybe they weren't.
Me too.
I mean, either that or this ice cream is giving me a headache.
Maybe both?
Yes, I will go with yes.
Okay.
You're close. You're just over at the booth. You're not actually in the other places doing other things.
Oh.
But he can be everywhere at once right now.
Yeah.
Which makes for very awkward conversation.
Are we in reality or unreality? Yes.
Nobody knows.
I love conundrums of
The
existence.
The hot dog knows. Ask the hot dog.
Actually, thinking of hot dog, is it possible to get one of those?
I mean, we ran into a hot dog vendor before all this happened. I would be surprised if they didn't have hot dogs.
You
Oh, no,
ordered
that
a
might be like the-
28-ounce steak. Eat that first.
I have.
I
already
feel
eaten
like
that.
the arm
ate
wants to
it.
eat that.
Huh?
I feel like the arm is going to eat the steak.
I actually don't know if it ever eats. I've never observed it eat it unless I've asked it to eat things.
I mean, you can ask it if it eats on its own or if it has to eat.
Hey, arm, do you need to eat?
Give me a
Wisdom save.
spell attack roll.
All right. I'll just fire off an Eldritch Blast.
That'll work.
There it goes. 20.
The arm ripples, and you get the sense that it does not need to eat. But it does enjoy it, but only during combat.
So it's telling me it doesn't need to eat it, but it does like doing it when fighting.
So your arm's a freak.
You
Yeah, the
give
only
me-
thing that's
give
a
me
freak
a-
right now.
give me an insight check, Gobs.
23.
You get the impression it's not the physical sustenance that it enjoys devouring, it's the fear that that action imposes upon things that it savors.
You know what? I'm just not gonna say that.
That's up to you. And
That-
Abraham, I did hear you. I'm ignoring you.
What?
For some reason.
For some reason.
Why would you be ignoring Abraham? Abraham's like a guy.
With a girl. Like two freaky puzzle pieces joining together.
Why did a turn order just pop up?
Because it's two freaky puzzle pieces joining together.
Roll initiative.
Rolling.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Who goes first? I reserve action.
They are so old their sex is turn based.
I'd like to roll
It
the
takes
thrust.
6 seconds to make any kind of motion.
I'd like to make the motion to make a motion. Seconds the motion.
What?
It may not
I
be
am
the
so
motion of the
confused.
ocean, but if you show up here with a little dinghy, you'll get capsized.
But what if I bring some lotion to assist the motion on this ocean?
All right, so what else would you guys like to do?
I hate this.
Can I go deaf?
I'd like to bully you some more.
This reminds me way too much of those Mana Tomb runs.
Continue, please.
Yes, please, somebody other than him, please talk.
No, we're going to dwell on this.
So we've
We're
No!
all going to sit in the corner and think about what just happened.
I believe
No!
the term would be wallow. We're going to wallow in this.
We're gonna wallow in self-pity.
Oh, that's not pity, dear. That is not pity.
It starts
what-
with a P, but it doesn't no
I
pity
pity
there.
myself for having to sit through it.
So what Othokent's got doing all of this, he's got to sit on the floor, curl up his legs, grab around them, and then fall over and start crying.
He grabs his tail and starts rolling around.
No, I choose to fail the wisdom save. I'm good with this. All right, so
See,
you guys.
Othokent, what you're experiencing right now is profound sadness.
On
All right. So you guys are able to take a short rest, so restore everything appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
As the hour gets close, Rob goes, "Hey guys, just letting you know, it's about closing time. So just a heads up, you got about 3 minutes. Kitchen's already closed. It's good having you guys. I hope to see you guys again."
Thank you kindly. Gobs, why are you rolling hit dice?
Short rest and I'm wounded.
No, you're not.
I was an 18.
That's a
Right.
lie. I used Aura of Vitality
you
to
did.
heal everyone
I
to full.
forgot to adjust my health.
That's on you, buddy.
Anybody else using any abilities on their short rest?
I'm good.
Arcane recovery. Get a
Go
second
for
level
it.
spell slot back.
Cool.
Warlock, get all of them back.
Mhm.
You have so many.
All of my 2.
Let's
I
get you
can't
a
get
rod
any-
of spell storing.
I mean, I'm able to
Uh,
heal people with my healer's kit again, so that's nice.
I can actually cast 4 spells per day right now. Well, per rest.
So many.
Augury, Misty Step, and 2 others.
Awesome. So as you guys gather your stuff, you guys all get together and you exit through the front doors, I assume.
Yes.
Yee.
As you do, you step into a large, round room. In this room, you're going to notice a couple things. So first, you hear the voice of the hot dog vendor tell you, "Welcome to the trial of gifts." To your left
Was there
is
a T in that word?
lifts, gifts, 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 like
No,
presents.
That's
It's
why I
pronounced,
asked.
it's
'cause-
pronounced gift.
yeah, but I didn't hear the T.
Gonna stab you, Cyntari.
Can I join?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I'm not
Double
not
penetration, what?
Thank you, Nari.
All right, and moving on. So,
Yes,
what you see on your left is an incredibly fat kobold. Like, so fat you can't even really see his feet because the fat is rolled over them. That's how horribly fat he is. He is sitting on the ground. And there is a mountain of different snacks and foods and sandwiches and fruits and vegetables and all of that all around him. And there's also a kitchen right next to him, a very large kitchen with stoves, ovens, grills, everything you could need to ever make any kind of meal. Directly in front of you sits a sphinx, a male sphinx. He's blue, not sad. These are the color blue. And he is also sitting on a pile of things, and this time it's books. There are books and scrolls and letters surrounding him in every way, shape, and form. And then to the right, you see a leprechaun. Quite literally, a short little reddish orange-haired leprechaun. And he is sitting on a pile of treasures. Coins, diamonds, jewels, all of that kind of stuff. All of it money, all of it very valuable. And that's the room you guys are in. And all of you are together. Nari didn't have to stay back at the pub. Nari gets to come with you this time.
Ooh.
Or
Yeah,
Talah.
I was gonna have Talah yell out, "Am I allowed to stay now, Mr. Sir?"
Yes, they'll need you.
I doubt it, but okay.
Why'd you call him Mr. Sir?
So what's
So what are we supposed to do?
you described the area, but I don't think Hot Dog Vendor told us what the challenge is.
So
Gifts. I
should
love
we
gifts.
approach one of the things?
But
Okay,
like-
who are you going up to?
I'm going towards the books.
Well, hold on. Nate specifically said he was going up to somebody. Which one of them are you going to go up to?
No, I was asking the
Oh, I thought you
group.
said you were going to. I misunderstood.
No,
I apologize.
I was saying
They're suggesting it.
which area should we approach?
The books! Obviously.
Well, I know you were going to say that. That was my gut feeling too, but still.
Do we split up?
I mean, we can just go look together.
So, just to recap, what was it that was by the food stuff, like stoves and so?
An incredibly fat kobold.
Bad kobold, and the Sphinx by books, and the leprechaun by treasures?
Yes.
Still.
Okay. Yeah, let's go by the Sphinx, see what it wants.
Approach the Sphinx.
Okay, so you guys are just going to walk up to him?
Yeah.
Okay, as you do, he does move just a little bit. The books that are out in front of him, he puts his large paws on them and kind of pulls them back towards himself.
Don't worry, I'm not taking them. I'm just curious what we need to do. Do you know?
I suppose I could tell you.
That would be nice.
Behind me is a door with 3 locks. You
Mhm.
must give us each appropriate gifts in order to receive our keys to unlock the door to proceed to the 6th and final trial.
Okay.
I am Athos, keeper of secrets. To gain my key, you must tell me something that no one else in all of existence knows.
Ah.
And it must be meaningful. It can't be something silly like, I have 4 hairs on my left toe.
That is silly.
It is. And he says that as he glares at Abraham for no reason.
That is just Soundstream glaring at Cyntari.
What?
I would never have 4 hairs on my toe.
Can it be a personal thing, or does it have to be like information kind of a deal?
It can be
Like factual
personal.
stuff. Okay.
Do we whisper it to you or say it out loud? Because the moment we say it out loud, like, the other people here also know it.
They're very forgetful.
I meant the people around me.
Yeah.
Abraham
what I was
here doesn't
thinking.
forget shit.
It's
What yet?
that's your associates are allowed to be in on your secret if you wish, or if it's something you want to keep between me and you. And he kind of wiggles his little paws as if that delights him.
Sure, I'll tell you something that I want to keep between you and me.
Of course. And he lowers his head and tilts his ear to you.
Should I just type it to you, Sunscreen?
Yeah, you can DM it to me.
You know.
Nate, do me a favor.
Yeah.
I want you to roll an insight check.
Huh.
While that is a coveted piece of knowledge, there are others who know that you feel this way. This does not quantify as a secret that no one else knows.
Well, it's not factually stated until I just did that to you.
Yes, but those around you know you well enough to know of this fear.
Well, I tried.
That was clever, though. Something along those lines would suffice if it's something that no one else suspects or knows.
Hey, Gobs, do you think your has a secret you could have it tell him?
I
Ah,
feel like that's not a good idea.
I don't think we need to go that far. I mean, I can definitely ask it. But I think the secrets of the void might just kill it.
I don't think that's a good idea, like I just said.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I think I might have something.
We can always think about it and go to the other places and come back to this.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, probably a good idea to think on a little.
We'll be back, Athos.
Take
All right.
your time.
I do have a question. Sphinxes, they have cat heads, right? Or is it human heads? I don't remember.
Human heads, cat
Human
bodies,
Okay.
bird wings.
I do have a question before we go. If I manage to tell you a secret that actually works, can I poke a toe bean? Just one.
It would
Really?
have to be an excellent, excellent secret.
All right, I'll try.
For my toe beans are the pride of any sphinx and may not be touched by just anyone.
Holy toe beans.
Hey, Talah, do you think you could turn into a sphinx?
I don't think I can turn into a sphinx, but I think I can turn into a lion?
Yeah, lions
Lions
have toe
also
beans
have
too.
acceptable toe beans.
Mm-hmm. Just not as beautiful and precious as sphinxes, I think. I don't
While
know.
I appreciate the compliment, that is no secret.
No, it wasn't meant to be a secret.
He's laughing. He's joking with you.
Oh. Well, okay.
All right. Let's try the leprechaun.
Okay.
He probably wants Lucky Charms. That
Maybe.
oddly sounds like a thing that could be a thing in a fantasy world.
Or he wants to take your good luck away.
Why would he want cereal?
Any you have left, that is, Gobs.
Yeah. I mean, let's ask him first.
Sure.
So the leprechaun it is.
As you walk up to him, he actually stands up and takes his hat off and bows and goes, Rory the leprechaun at your service.
Rory?
Rory, yes.
That is a
Well, that's a
lovely
nice name.
name.
A pleasure to meet you. So, what could we give you to grant that key you're keeping?
I crave treasure. I require something of great value that no one else has.
Monetary value or emotional value?
He just kind of shrugs. He goes, something you can give to me that you can't take back. And I want you specifically to do an insight check on him.
Me specifically, okay.
Yep.
Gobs, you give me the chills when you speak full of mannerisms and niceties.
When he said that, he looked you up and down something fierce, if you get my meaning. So he thinks you've got something you haven't given to anybody else that he would find of great value.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, she definitely still has that, but...
So that's up to you. I'm just letting you know, Rory's a little bastard.
Can I roll insight to see if Gobs catches that?
Yes, if you'd like to. If you think Gobs would be watching for that.
I mean, the moment he starts giving her the elevator look, she'd be way.
Yeah. You can give it a roll. I'm on the wrong screen.
16.
You don't get quite everything, but you get that he's not keeping his eyes up here, if you get my drift. So you don't get the full context of what he's looking and what he's interpreting. Talah is.
I mean, I could give him a first of mine.
Oof.
Hey, Arm, how do you feel about going all hentai on this guy?
The arm ripples and starts to branch a little bit. Like it's like, oh yeah,
No.
I'd be willing.
No.
No,
Bad
I'm not
Arm.
I'm not killing him. I'm not gonna kill him.
I want to try and smack
All right,
it.
I don't think I want whatever she wants to give me.
It will be us first.
The tendrils of the arm, like, no, bad.
It actually listens a little bit and backs up a little bit when you say that. All right. Easy does it.
Talah, I did not know you spoke Eldritch Abomination.
Yeah, me neither. I'm kind of taken aback by the fact that it listened.
Well,
The arm listens to you better than Gobs does. That's hilarious.
Well, I think it's because it might be based on its opinion on people off of my opinion on people. Let's just leave that there.
Sure. We'll leave that there. So, I mean, I have bracelet from home.
Aye, but is it unique? Do other people have
Yeah.
bracelets just like it?
I mean, my mom and I made matching ones.
Ah, that means it's not a one-off? No, thank you.
Okay, well,
I mean,
technically they're one of a kind because they're handmade, so there's differences, but guess.
Aye, but children make mud pies with their hands too, but that doesn't mean they're valuable.
Have my mom's cube.
Or what?
Cube she made.
Oh, I misheard that. Okay.
And no.
It's right here. Keep it in a little special little container.
What's so special? What's this cube? What's it all about?
Magical? Do stuff?
Can you be more specific, lad?
I can't find the description.
Which cube are you talking
Yeah.
about? As a DM, I don't
The
know what you're
puzzle
talking
cube, I think.
Yeah.
Cube that holds the die rolls, dude.
Oh, that? You're talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now this is a unique piece. Aye, this would definitely qualify for my treasure to be added to my treasure. I'd give you the key for that.
Are you sure, Pip?
No.
Let's see if we can't give him something else before we get that far. Actually,
I'd rather keep this.
Well, then keep it. We'll find something else.
I do have a thing, but it's not exactly unique.
What kind of thing?
It's the lead pipe that broke Brahm's nose. Still has a dent where it impacted on his skull. I don't really use it after the arm thing, but I still have it. Would a lead pipe that broke a dwarf's nose interest you at all? If it matters
Look,
any, the dwarf is dead, so the mold is gone.
I'll be honest with you. The number of lead pipes that have been banged into the face of a dwarf is a larger number than you can imagine, I think. Surely you can do better than that.
How about I craft something of your already pieces in your, well, pile?
What
Crafting
have you
something.
got in mind?
Well, you seem like the type of guy who likes to show off his prowess. Is that the right word?
Yes, I do enjoy letting everybody know exactly how
So,
much I'm carrying.
with the amount of stuff you have here, I could possibly craft you like a nice headpiece or a crown or some bracers. Probably, I can see some stuff over there that could work.
So you think you could take some of this common coin and turn it into something special?
Pretty much.
All right. I'll make you an offer then. I'll let you try.
Mm-hmm.
And if you make the successful crown, I'll accept it. But if you fail, you give me what I'm really after, and I think you know my meaning.
Talah winces at that. Then looks
I
at
don't
the
think
others.
that's how it's
Mostly
gonna
Pip
work.
there.
That's not how it's gonna work. No.
Yeah,
I,
no.
The little boy has something to say about it, does he? And what does it matter to you what she does with herself? Huh?
She doesn't seem interested. It's her choice. Not something you can force upon her.
I wasn't forcing nothing. She can agree or disagree herself. But you seemed invested in that. But that's not what I treasure. I think Athos would like to hear why you're so concerned. He's the one who likes secrets, lad, not me. I need something tangible, something real. Alright, fine. You make the crown, and I'm satisfied, which I will be fair and impartial. Athos and Gulen can tell you I'm not a liar of many things that I am. If it meets my standards, I'll accept the crown. If it doesn't meet the standards, then I get the box. And I'm talking about the one the lad's carrying, not the one the lady is.
I just don't want to offer up the dragon egg.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Pip, you okay with that?
I still have a few things I want to try before we make a deal.
Not really good with it, but it's the best we have at the moment. But we can still think about it.
There's also the book from the sanctuary that Abraham read that had the wish spell in it that gave us all powers.
That's also your spell book.
No, I thought you said it was different. Like I had two of them. Or you're
Right.
saying they were
The one that had the wish spell also
became the sentient spell book?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
I mean, I could give it to him and just remake the sentient spell book. Pretty sure it'll piss him off.
Pretty much.
How about this jar of secret pizza spices?
Yeah.
What?
Don't actually have a jar of secret spices.
I have a jar of pizza spices that we got from that pizza shop, and he told me that was a secret spice recipe. I believe I have a jar of secret pizza spices.
He sniffs it and goes, "Nah, that won't work. Plus, you'll probably need that when you go talk to Gulen."
How about this key?
What's it to?
I have no idea. I bought it. It's magical.
You got a magic key and you don't know what it does.
No, it fits something, I imagine.
Huh. I've seen one of these before. They're not unique, but they are helpful. This is the kind of thing that would get you to a treasure that's unique, not a treasure itself.
Okay, but that does confirm that it actually is magical.
Queso.
He just unlocks a box of queso. What?
Mm-hmm. Delicious
Wow.
treasure.
Jeez.
You know, while we are standing here, I'm just quickly gonna check something. I'm gonna try and cast guidance on Talah. Just see if I can cast magic.
Yep, magic is working.
Alright, good.
Thanks, Otho.
It
I
is
have
to check.
Well, thank you either way.
I have a 30-year-old school ring that I mugged off of a janitor.
Those are your
All
not
right,
unique.
it's obvious that you're not serious.
I'm going through the stuff I'm carrying.
Wait,
Well, why would you even hold on to that? It's not even real gold.
Gobs, where'd you get that ring?
That's brass. Don't you know what brass is?
Is that from the university, Gobs?
Yes, and you know that. I showed it to you when you got out. You know, the janitor that were touching up the younger girls? I beat the shit out of him and took this from him. Also took his wallet.
Oh, now that provenance does add something to it. The ring of... he was doing what to the girls?
Touching, feeling, doing bad stuff.
Ah, oh, yeah, no. I'm not really a true crime collector, so... But there's the provenance to that could add some value to someone. Just not me.
And also, you know I did this. I
So
told
you're
it to you
saying
when
that
you
if
got out from the talk.
So you're saying if an item carries a story that adds to its uniqueness?
Well, just like a rock is a rock, but a rock that, like Gilgamesh himself, crafted an eyeball out of that he used in his head for 50 years. Well, that's a special rock. It's not any different than the rock next to it, but because of the events that happened around said rock, it does make it special. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
It does.
Yep. Yeah, we all completely understand that, yeah.
So the dowsing rods made of strange woods that are tied somewhat to Nate's thing have a story behind them. There are
I still have
books that were
the
written by
inert dowsing
Potemkin.
rod for Panas.
There's the books written by Potemkin.
There's
Yeah.
Potemkin's actual journal.
I would love to offer up plenty of things, but unless my old medical textbooks and my lab coat are of interest, I can't really help much.
There are the scrolls that appear to have unique spells in them.
I have a pouch of cedar sawdust from home.
Why is only 3 of those scrolls in on notes? There should be more.
I don't know. I have another touch of the notes.
Where are my notes?
Yeah, they apparently never got added. Let me just add them now.
All right, I think I'm settled.
Other notes. Where are my other notes?
The only thing that will satisfy me is either this theoretical crown or the box.
Well, we have been rather limited then. Talah, do you truly believe you can craft something?
Well, with the stuff he's got there, I think I can.
All right.
And we
There's
can
some pretty
assist.
neat pieces.
Well, I'm not a perfect artisan, but I do know some things from my tribe. I can try and help.
It's all right. I assume you need a forge and some tools?
That'd be great.
He snaps his fingers, and behind you where the doors were, now opens up. There's a kiln, there's molds, there's sand, there's tongs, there's fuel, there's everything. He says, all right. You can take any of my treasures to create this crown, but no more than 2 persons' handsfuls.
Of course, I would never try and steal more off of you than needed to create a crown.
And don't make it tacky.
Of course not.
Gotta be reserved. All right.
Okay,
Right, less
how
is
big
more.
can you make your hand?
No.
I'm gonna try and just
Sounds
stretch it out as a big old hand.
I do have a question. By the looks of Rory, does he seem like one of those stereotypical leprechauns, you know, the clovers and all that?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm definitely gonna put that into the design as well. With
A large clover crown that goes over his top hat.
pretty much.
Didn't he say don't make it gaudy?
Don't make it tacky.
Oh, my bad.
And then if he has some emeralds or some green gemstones laying about, I want to put that in there as detailing.
Yeah, there's plenty of coins and gems of every flavor, gold bars, that kind of stuff. So, I take it everybody's going to kind of crowd into the forge that now exists. And so, what is the first step you guys want to take?
Gathering of the treasure needed.
Okay, you're able to gather without too much trouble, like 4 or 5 gold bars. Roll a D10 for me.
5.
You get 5 emeralds of the size that you're looking for. Anything other than gold and gems that you would want?
I do believe we maybe should add a small layer of padding around the edge so it's comfortable as well.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking of making it fit like over his top hat, like Pip suggested. So the thing that actually touching his head would still be his hat.
Well, then we need to make sure we account for the brim of the top hat so it doesn't cover the crown.
Yeah.
Just let me know what I can do to help. I've never been in a forge.
I will be honest, most of what I've crafted throughout my years are either alchemical remedies or basic equipment out of animals and such.
Just animals?
Well, yes. I still have this shield made from one of the giant crabs.
I mean, typically crowns in and of themselves are two-part. They have the jeweled part, and they have like a felt hat part. Like they join together.
Right. So what I'm thinking to like, it's basically just to make his hat more flashy, and then Talah starts describing stuff, and it kind of looks like that. The
No,
thing that I just sent.
Tried to link the picture, not the actual article. Sorry.
The felt part of yours there, Cyntari,
his
would
top
be
hat.
the top hat. And then the thing I sent would be the ornately thing
Yeah.
on it.
All
I
right,
think
so
there's the image I sent right there is what I was trying to talk about. Like I was agreeing with what she was going for. Like it fits around his hat.
Yes.
Look at the big tube of metal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Perhaps fewer gems. It is starting a bit tacky.
all right, so what's your first step? What are we wanting to do?
Make a mold.
Okay. All right. Are you going to do a sand mold, a clay mold, or are you going to somehow try to make it out of the metal sheets that are there?
I'm thinking a clay mold. I feel like I have more experience with that than anything else.
All right. And who's going to actually shape the mold?
Who has the highest dex, you guys?
Don't on me. Abraham, no.
I think
Abraham's a
Looking
little
at
tired.
the ranger.
Basically.
Whenever anyone does a skill check, I'm going to cast fucking guidance on them. Constantly.
I was
Nate
gonna say
does-
that!
Nate does have the highest dex, I'm sure, but he is a carpenter at most.
Yeah.
Not this.
Craftsman's
I'm
craft. still helps.
I'm more of the delicate kind of crafts.
But he can give it a try if no one else steps up.
I
Well, if this
mean,
is
we
supposed
can
to
do
be
it
strong-
together.
If it's strong crafts, we got Otho.
Opho does have muscles.
Yes. Yes, he does.
And he
Muscle
has
cans.
dexterous surgeon-like fingers, maybe.
Okay. So let me
too.
rephrase this question. Who's doing it? And explain to me what skill you're going to be using to do it.
Surgery. Okay.
intimidate.
Intimidate. You will
I'm
take
gonna
shape. The
use-
metal just.
I'm
shifts.
gonna use insights. No.
I'm gonna use Arcana.
DC 85. Go for it.
Shit.
Actually, I could see a Arcana working like, you're using magic to slowly shape it. I could see that being justified as an Arcana.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Does anybody have a real skill that they're actually going to
I
use?
have no real skills. No, I have herbalism.
Alchemist
Sleight of
supplies.
hand.
Way to throw shade at herbalists, by the way.
I am one. I have a herbalism kit. I ain't got jack shit to do with this thing.
No, it's more you said, I have no real skills. I have herbalist tools.
It's true. Get fucked, herb. Crafting's not a skill. The only tool I know is herbalism kit. Just kind of like faking it.
I've got painter's tools, woodcarver's tools, and calligrapher's supplies.
Yeah, the
I would
closest
let
Nate has a
you.
sleight of hand.
I would let you use your woodcarver's tools to make a clay mold, but it would be at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, you said something about sleight of hand?
Yeah, that's all Nate has.
I mean, that's not a bad move. I could see that. Because, it's a sort of skillful, careful job.
As a suggestion, I would let you justify using your skills in sleight of hand to assist Talah with her wood carving
Yeah.
tools to make the mold, and that would let her have a straight roll at it.
I would like that.
I cast guidance.
I was gonna say, are you casting guidance?
All right, Talah, give us your roll.
I cast fireball.
Okay.
Not yet.
And,
We don't need to melt the gold yet. Melt the gold yet.
and the
Guidance.
guidance is a D4?
Yep.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, yes. Yay! 22!
22. All right, so you're able to pretty expertly carve out a decent mold for this for the crown.
Yeah.
Okay. What's next?
We're going to need a crucible.
Melt
don't have one.
materials to put into the
There-
mold.
They have a crucible.
Okay.
There's a crucible there. All of the proper tools are there.
Okay, cool. So we got the mold. We're going to need impressions in the mold for, like, if we're going to set the gems or set any type of, like, design work into the mold. It needs
Right.
to be done during the making of the mold. Otherwise, you're carving
that's-
into it.
That they've already. That's all taken care of by the.
Okay, that's all
first
presumed
check.
to be done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What are the quality of the gems?
They're exquisite.
Cut? They're cut. Okay.
Yep.
And since there's 5 of them, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Should I plan their arrangement?
That
and
would
all
be the
stuff?
5 that are on the top pieces, if I'm looking at the image I sent.
I don't know if there's anything else left to do.
Melt materials to pour into the mold.
There we go. There's something you could do.
No, like
All right.
before that, I'm like thinking before that step, and I was like, I don't
Yeah,
think
well,
there's any prep.
before
prep,
that step,
yeah.
you could do
I
some
don't think there's
stuff.
any prep.
Yep. All right. So who's gonna handle the melting the gold? And how are you gonna do it? Are you gonna use the forge? Are you gonna use the crucible? Or are you gonna use something else?
Does someone have heat metal?
I have firebolt.
Let me just see what I have.
Create bonfire. Oh wait, I do have heat metal. I just don't have it prepared. Of course.
Hey, could you like wait 8 hours?
Hmm.
I do have something that heats it, but I'm not sure it will work.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
it
have
is
with-
probably best to just use the crucible as it is intended to melt down metals.
Oh, never mind. That was not.
We
heat,
have
that
a
was toast
forge.
Yes.
So I light the forge with firebolt.
Okay.
Start pumping the bellows.
Bellows.
Okay. What check do you want to use to make sure that the forge is at the right temperature?
Intelligence.
Guidance!
I want to use history.
Double guidance.
Insight.
I want to read that
Perception.
file. Investigation? Probably nature would be best.
Survival.
Survival?
Nah.
Persuasion. I persuade the fire to stay at a
you-
certain temperature.
You can do
Survival
a
or
nature check
Okay.
or a straight intelligence check.
It's the same thing.
Guidance.
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 I also have guidance. Double guidance. I doubt there's a thing as double.
Okay.
I
guidance.
think that's how that works now.
Yeah, I don't.
All right,
think
so you're able to get the temperature. You don't get it so hot that it like starts to scald and cause issues with the gold separating in weird ways and whatnot. Okay, so you've got the molten gold. You've got your mold.
Put them together, and what have you got?
Okay, who's gonna take? Are you Abraham? Are you gonna continue to be the one that moves the crucible out and do the pour?
No, I'm going to ask Otho to help me,
I shall be the muscles to carry the crucible.
and I'll help steady it. So when we pour it, it's a steady pour.
All right, give me an
Oh,
athletics
and
check on that with advantage because you are getting assistance.
Guidance.
On yourself.
Yeah, guidance. You don't have to do it yourself.
26.
Ah,
Awesome. You guys get an excellent pour into the mold. Everything's going very smoothly so far. All right. What would you like to do next?
Wait for it to cool down.
I'm fully awaiting you to tell us we've forgotten something important.
Probably.
he's just holding on to it, waiting. I hit it with Rhymes Binding Ice. It's frozen. now.
It needs to be set and then chilled off slowly.
No, anybody
Uh,
want to? I don't know what cooling speeds would crack it. Can we cool it faster? Like,
I
don't know if we can like
believe
pull out a water skin and like douse it with like destroy or something.
I mean,
Abraham,
Hmm?
does prestidigitation not have a use in this case?
I can create water.
We should not douse it with water.
I could give the mold an armor of Agathis coated in ice. That would cool
I
it.
can chill 1 cubic foot of non-living material.
We don't want to shock it by chilling it too quickly.
That's kind of what I was
Yeah.
saying.
That's why I wanted to aim that at the mold, not the actual metal.
But we have the beautiful tool of prestidigitation.
Well, then press the didgeridoo the thing.
Slowly and steadily.
if that's what you'd like to do, go ahead and do an Arcana check.
Guidance. Psow.
Using prestidigitation, you're able to delicately cool the metal and peel away the mold, so you're left there with just the pure gold crown is there. So the last thing that's really left to do is to do the detail work of cleaning it, polishing it, and actually placing the gems.
Yes.
So who's going to do that?
I want to place the gems.
Okay. Give me a just do your wood carving check again. That'll work.
Okay.
Guidance.
Is anybody helping her?
Oh, I got guidance.
Nate would have.
Okay, with advantage if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go with the first roll.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you're able to, without too much trouble, get the gems because you built into it the open prongs for the gems
Mhm.
with your mold. So you place them, you close them, polishing goes smoothly. You've got all the proper sand and grits and oils to do so, and you have actually created a very exquisite little crown.
Yeah, is that an average of over 20 on all the skills?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me put it this way. I had a set total that your DC checks had to get to. You guys almost beat it on the second roll, and I just stopped counting. So, so yeah.
So we go above and beyond.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any kind of like velvet looking pillow that I can place it onto to
Conservative.
present it to him?
There is the only thing that's over there is there's like a roll of like animal fur that's been tanned.
Oh, that works.
So it's a really really furry, like a really densely furry bear skin.
That's fine. I'll fold that up, put the crown on there, and then present it to Rory.
Why, this is marvelous. Not the greatest treasure you could have given me, lass, but it's good enough for a king. And he puts the crown over his little hat and puts his hand in his shirt like he's Napoleon. It's like, oh, all right, here's my key. And he hands you his key. It's solid gold encrusted with gems.
Beautiful.
Thank you, kind sir.
Go away,
Thank
I
you,
need to go
and
find
eats
the
it.
mirror. And he starts trotting over his pile of gold to go find a mirror.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
fair
not
enough.
Enjoy
a
your
rival
reflection!
Why not a rival to, show it off to?
What?
Don't bother the man, Gobs. Come on. Let's move on to the next challenge.
Wait, but now we have a mold, so we can make more of them, so it wouldn't be unique again.
No,
Well,
we don't.
the prestidigitation broke the mold.
Okay.
You have to break the mold to get out the crown.
Also, I don't want this guy hunting us down like, it's not unique anymore.
It was when we gave it to you, which completed the deal.
Semantics!
I'm altering the deal. Pray, I do not alter it further. Go ahead. All right. So you've got one of the 3 keys.
We'll go to the
Football time.
So, over to the fat kobold?
Yes.
Yep. And as you go over, he is chewing on a giant turkey leg, slobbering all over himself.
Hello, sir. Miss?
Oh,
I can't. Oh, hi.
what can I do for you? Oh,
Do you happen to have a key we could have?
yeah, I got a key.
Well, you seem like a solid, friendly, logical fellow. What would you like for it?
Take a wild guess.
Food.
A weight loss program.
Hey, we got a smart one here. I'll give you my key, but I want to taste something I've never tasted before. And it's got to be good.
Right.
Nari,
Right.
you up for this one again?
Sounds like someone's
Me
already
again?
tried the whole shit on a plate thing.
That's not food.
Yeah, there's no poo-poo platters happening here. All right?
There's no sustenance in it. It's not food.
He didn't specify it needed sustenance, just that he hadn't tasted it.
I don't really have
I
anything
said it had to
on
be
me.
good.
Yes, I'm saying that that's probably why that clause is there. I'm clarifying.
Yeah,
I-
just feed me something. Feed me something new, something interesting, something delicious.
Right. I don't really have any, ingredients.
I've got a whole kitchen right there.
Yeah, but I don't know whether I can use your stuff. I don't want to just assume.
Well, look at me. Does it look like I go in there and do the cooking?
No, but you might have people to do it for you.
Yeah, I do. They're standing in front of me.
Okay, great!
Wonderful.
He's talking about us.
Yeah, I figured now.
Man, if the boys are half as smart as these girls, maybe you guys will actually make me something good.
Hmm.
Well,
I know Pip's a great cook.
I don't believe it. He's too skinny to be a good cook.
you all complained
Hey.
about my oatmeal.
Hey, are you
Well-
single? No, shut up. Skinny boy, are you single?
Yes?
Yeah, see, he's not a good cook. If he was a good cook, somebody would have swooped him up by now.
Well, his oatmeal can just, not exist, but that's because I don't like oatmeal.
Who does like oatmeal?
Hey!
Is that what you're hinging this on?
Oatmeal keeps me
boy?
regular.
Yes, you're
I'm
quite
just
you're
saying
quite plain,
he's a
old
good
man.
cook. He just shouldn't make oatmeal because that's a waste of his talent.
I mean, oatmeal shouldn't be cooked, period. We can agree on that.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, oats can be used for so many better things, like turning it into a nice
Yes.
sugary crumble for a cake.
I disagree.
Delicious.
But
Oh,
go figure it out. You guys get in the kitchen, make me something good, I give you the key. You make me something bad, I keep the key.
Pip, you want to make that one dish that your mom used to make when I came over?
It needs to be something I've never had before. I've been here for all eternity, so be creative.
Well,
All right.
it was really delicious.
Yeah, and yeah, I've been here since time existed, and I've existed here since time ended. Okay, you understand that?
Why are you saying
Kind
that
of
in past tense?
You and kind of don't.
Because I'm a universal constant. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
I've-
how are we going to make something you've never tasted?
we
Just
just
because
need to invent something.
You need to make something that's never going to be made again, and hasn't ever been made.
Well,
Also,
that's-
just because he's a constant doesn't mean he's tasted literally everything in existence.
I mean, the list is pretty long, Lizard Boy.
I do agree it's long, but
Your great grandmother was delicious, by the way.
Good to know.
Yeah, your great uncle, he got into some serious stuff. He ended up here.
I do believe I had a piece of his pickled foot once.
Yeah, he was a bitter old bastard.
Definitely. Could have used
Yeah,
more sugar.
you would have had to soak him for ages.
When I had him, he'd been soaked for 40 years, I believe.
Yeah, that would probably still almost get the taste out of your mouth.
Not a pleasant evening.
As
Anyways.
a note, he failed.
I believe you. Anyways, let's see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, off to the kitchen. Ooh, there's fancy aprons.
I got some stuff from when we were back at the Feywild. Maybe we can use some of that?
Yeah, and I have a pouch of sawdust and chippings made of cedar wood. We can use that for smoking some meat or something.
Definitely.
Wait, you smoked meat?
Yeah.
I mean, I have cigarettes.
No, not that kind of smoke. So, what kind of stuff should we try to make? Something he hasn't had before.
Herbs as well.
We have a topaz dragon egg for a killer omelet.
Please, no.
With sauteed with 2 sauteed ravens. One maybe actually.
Oh no.
So just as a joke, when Sunscreen comes back, we'll just be like, yeah, we cooked you an omelet. Let's see how we react.
Dragon egg omelet. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it's more like what's that duck egg thing called?
Balut.
Yeah, it's more like a dragon egg balut.
Oh no. Oh. Stop.
John, use your chefy brain.
I am currently thinking of this conundrum, considering he's eaten everything in both classical dishes and non-classical dishes.
Can we pull something from Noma's menu?
No, because that's well known. Besides, my knowledge of Noma's menu is limited to one dish. And it was partially it was partially disappointing for considering the amount of effort I went through to make the fucking thing.
I mean, the hen and the egg is just you literally fry an egg on a hot rock and eat it directly from the rock.
Yes.
I could try and give him a drop of the arm.
We'd have to cook part of the arm.
Just same as tartar.
Just because you take a drop of blood does not make it tartar.
To be fair, I'm not sure it is blood.
Though last time I checked that when I tried to get a blood sample from your arm, it tried to murder me.
He also said that it had to taste good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's also true. Well, I do have the jar of pizza spices and such, but again, that's likely something he's had before, given infinity.
We'll just give him the dragon omelet.
Abraham, how long is infinity?
Forever.
Forever.
I once had a fever dream about something called a meatza. So instead of the dough, it was just meat on the bottom. And then toppings.
But you've had that before.
So we cook a pizza with 5 pounds of pepperoni on it. We then take the pepperoni grease and use it to make dressing.
Welcome back, Soundscreen. You have the secret spice. I have the wood chippings for smoking.
All right,
And
getting somewhere. Now we just need.
We've got some stuff from the Feywild as well that we can use.
What is it that you have from the Feywild? You're just saying
Well-
stuff.
1 second. I have my journal here.
Yeah, I also have a jar of pickled cherry peppers, but I really want to keep those.
So I've got some spiral aloe. That is kind of neat. It's very fragrant. I have some maca root, some saffron, and I also have cotapul, which is more of a flower kind of a deal, but starflower, moonwort.
Wait. What was that thing the professor was trying to make? The pocket?
A hot pocket.
If we perfected that, that would be new since he's still in the process of inventing it, right?
But that doesn't mean that he hasn't already had it, being a being beyond time and space. He could have had it 500 times before now and 500 times after now. And he has memories of all of them.
He's even part of my family tree.
And
This
they
is
may not
odd.
have existed by this time. Who knows?
This is one hell of a conundrum. For he has potentially eaten everything and nothing at the same time, so we couldn't even offer him nothing because he's already eaten that.
So there's nothing delicious?
Ask him, he would know.
We might be able to use the cotapul.
The what?
The
I
cotapul.
have an idea. We kill the Sphinx, take its key, cook it up, serve it to this guy, and then take that key.
Abraham!
Wait! He's solving problems!
This is not solving problems. This is creating combat.
Rapidly looking up a stat block for a Sphinx because I want to drag in that one.
So
Wait, can't the whole that thing, can't it make things taste like things?
It improves
Yes.
natural flavors, yes.
So could we take something of a consistency that's kind of, snappy and make it a completely different taste? The whole weird texture makes you focus on the taste that's not fitting it?
You could.
Well, wouldn't that just weird him out instead of finding it delicious?
Certain
guess it
things,
depends.
certain things used in different contexts can be good. For example, some people believe cinnamon to be a wholly dessert-oriented ingredient, but if used in something like a glazed pork chop, it will be a surprise at first, but a pleasant afterthought on subsequent bites.
Or chili and chocolate, I've had that.
Indeed.
Right.
Not all my time with
So-
medical studies.
Know that if you open the refrigerator, the spice cabinet, the freezer, all of that stuff, any type of meat, produce, all of that's available to you guys. What
Yeah,
are you
that's-
guys going to cook?
You have given us a kind of hard position here, so that's why we're talking about it.
Sure.
Can we open it up and find the Futurama secret ingredient for that cooking challenge? Pure LSD.
Actually, since he exists across time, this objective is literally impossible. He's already had what we're making him, even if it is unique, because he's had it from us.
Yes, it is very difficult to consider.
But he also hasn't had it yet because you haven't made it yet.
So we
But
should
at
just
that
make
point, we
whatever
can
we
give
want to
him
make,
anything.
and it's possible that we it'd be the first time he's ever had it. So we should just come to a decision.
Talah is just gonna start reading from her journal, the thing that I just posted in Roll20. Because I don't want to talk over you guys. She's just gonna loudly start reading out these two things.
So, how about a root beer float with bacon sprinkles?
I've had that.
Wait, you have?
Yeah.
Gobs, remind me to check your cholesterol at some point.
My cola what?
Your colon.
Never mind. No. Off topic again. How about this? I mean, he said that if we fail, we just fail. It's not like we might not get a second chance. Who knows? If we make him something that's tasty, he might be inclined to let us try again, even if he's had it before. So how about this? We all think of something and add it together to make a combined dish.
Can I make a drink?
Sure.
Sure.
I'll find some protein. It's what I'm best at.
Okay, so what protein are you cooking?
I am currently giving it a second to think of what there's the least chance of ever having eaten, apart from me.
Well,
At least priority.
Cobalt.
Hey, Kobold guy, have you eaten yourself yet?
He just looks at you with a weird look on his face.
I'm going to whip up.
I mean, you might be delicious.
Oh, what? Stop that! I got a kitten attacking my hand.
I'd say bite me, but I'm a bit worried about what you do at this point.
Look, I don't want to eat kobold any more than you do.
And I have a name, thank you.
I presumed you were, like, beyond that. What is your name?
I told you my name. Rory told you my name.
All right.
It's Gullen.
Like gullet, but N?
Or a gallon? Gullen.
Gullen. Okay, that's not what I heard.
You must be Gullen.
I got the other two right.
You say he has every ingredient, right?
Yep.
Talah.
John, you're the cook. Help.
Do you remember back close to when we met, out on the ship?
Yeah.
That demon crab, was it tasty?
Oh, it was so good.
Good.
Can I have some?
No.
Can you make like an extra dish?
I don't believe so. Anyways, that's what I'll use.
Wait, you have
Hey.
demon?
You ate a crab that was so good that she wants you to make extra, even though your lives and stuff and getting out of here is riding on it?
Wait, are you gonna kill us if this doesn't succeed?
I might. You don't know.
No, that's why I'm asking. That's how
Yeah,
questions work.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not the one with the answers.
I believe in my friend, and I'll take the chance.
Hey, I'm just saying. If it's good enough, if it's that good, all right, you can make her a little bit. All right, don't be stingy. I'll share. There's enough to go around, probably.
All right. Then I'll make a good portion.
Would you little girl, what did you season the crab with? He starts licking his lips a little bit.
Well, to be
He ate
honest,
it
I
raw,
was kind of
half
in like
alive.
wild shape form, so I was like this big wolf thing, right? So I just kind of bit through the shell, which gave it a really nice crunch. But it was
crunch
also
is good.
it was
Necessary.
still raw, but there was just so much flavor there,
Like a
and it
crab
was like
sashimi?
buttery soft, and it was just melting in your mouth. And
I
like,
mean,
if it was good, if it was butter or sauce.
Yeah, if it was that good raw, imagine if you actually, put some butter on it with some garlic and added in some different spices. Yeah, that could be good. That could be good.
Gobs, I'm gonna need some of those pizza spices.
Here you go. Would you like a pickled cherry pepper as well?
Hmm.
Real quick. I need Talah to do a persuasion check for me.
Okay.
You know what? Instead of me using the peppers, Gobs and Nathaniel, can you try and think of a side for this, so it's not just the meat?
And anybody who thinks they would be paid attention to your surroundings, I need a perception check. All right, so Othokent, you would clock this. Gullen has waddled into the kitchen, and he's digging in the spice drawer. He's like, "Yeah, hey, there's some of that, and get hey in the back of the freezer. Hey, skinny boy who's supposed to cook but can't cook. Back of the freezer, there's some duck fat butter. Duck fat butter. Get the duck fat butter. Get that. Yeah." Yeah, where's my stool? Where's my stool? He grabs a stool and brings it over and starts climbing up. He goes, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, Othokent, and he goes, "So, what are we thinking? Are we boiling these crabs? Are we baking them? Are we gonna do them open shell? What are you thinking? What are you thinking?"
I'm thinking of doing a nice open shell broil and then making a nice herb garlic butter with these pizza spices we received earlier.
Okay, can I see the spices? Let me see what we got in here.
Of course, yeah.
He sniffs it. Those work. That'll work. Here, let's do this. Here's some saffron. Add some saffron to it, I think. And let's use the duck fat butter. It's a compound butter. I think it'll go really well with them.
That is beautiful.
Do we want to? I've got some infernal goat Parmesan cheese. Do we want to sprinkle some of that? Like, would we take them out of the oven? We sprinkle some of that, put it back in, let it brown.
How about we turn it? A bit too strong for this?
No, I think a Parmesan will be great, but I think we should crisp it. So we make Parmesan crisps and then crumble it after.
Oh, that would work. Do you want the infernal goat milk ones, or you want the normal Parmesan?
I think we should go with the infernal goat ones.
Yeah, it's got a little kick on the back end of it. From the they're fed. They like feed them on grass, but that grass is grown over the corpses of the damned. So it gives them a little spice on the back end. It's interesting. Red grass. Who thought? Right? Those weirdos. Anyways, I get that. Hey, pull the demon crabs out. They're in the refrigerator. And he gets a pan and he starts heating up that. We using the wood oven? What are we using? The convection oven? Which oven are we using?
Hey Nate, you had something good to add some smokiness to it, right?
I don't think the crab should have too much, so I believe a toast into the oven and then into the salamander for a little bit, so it just gets that nice crisp on top. So we really pull out the flavor.
I'll get him started, and I'll get the wax paper for the Parmesan crisps. And he starts doing. He's helping. you got
He's helping.
Yeah, he's in there helping. So, all right. So here's what I need. I need a couple checks. Othokent, you're making the crab.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a survival check with advantage from you.
I cast guidance on myself too.
Well, if you guidance yourself too much, you'll go blind.
I am fine with that.
Okay,
19.
good. All right, so that's what you're doing. Nari, or Talah, what is Talah doing to help?
Well, Talah is making a drink to open his senses more or less.
Okay. All right. And are you using any of your special ingredients or anything like that?
I am actually using juice of the spiral aloe, and I am going to garnish the drink off. I'm basically making a cocktail with some powdered codipol, which should open his senses and give him a full-blown experience of all of it, given it is said that those who inhale the scent of the codipol are granted visions of the future, visions of great triumphs and terrible tragedies alike.
All right. Awesome. Give me a survival check with advantage. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right,
I was gonna
Nate.
say I'm
What are
guiding
you?
myself, but I
What are
already
you
rolled.
doing? What are you doing to help?
Well, I was asked to try and figure out some side dishes, but then he came in and started doing whatever, so I'm just helping with what he's telling me to do then.
Okay. All right. Give me a raw D12 roll then. All right. Thank you. Abraham, what are you doing to help?
Casting prestidigitation to up flavor everything.
Okay. All right. Good. We'll hold on to that. Gobs, what are you doing to help?
I've not specifically been asked to do anything, so I think Gauss will try and make basically a shot thing to go with it.
A what?
A shot. It's all I can think of, something to drink with it.
Okay. Well, Nari's already doing that. Talah's making a drink.
Then never mind.
Sorry.
Gob, set the table.
You need
I
something to
can
drink with
definitely
it?
do that.
Set out the bottle of Jack. Here's your drink.
Yeah, I was gonna try and mix it with some of the
The bottle
juice
of
from the
Jack.
cherry
You
peppers.
reach as a note. You reach for the bottle of Jack. It is not there.
Figured. Disappeared upon exit from the non-dimensional space.
Yep. Okay, so you're gonna set the table. So give me a history check with advantage to know how to actually set a table. It's an advantage because of the assistance other people are doing.
10.
Okay, and add 9 to it. So you got a 19. All right, so
9?
it takes you guys because Nate's help. I had him roll a d12, and I was going to add that to the next roll because Abraham was using his magic just to amplify everybody else. That's why you got advantage.
Oh. Fair enough.
I'm trying to be creative here.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm working with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It takes you guys about 45 minutes to do this. But after about 45 minutes, you guys are now sitting at a long table. You've set out. Everybody has they're not as gigantic as the devil crabs were. They're small enough that they fit a whole plate. So they're big for crabs, like normal crabs. But they are that devil crab. They've got the saffron. The Parmesan crisps are laying across the top of them. And they look absolutely gorgeous. You've got your side of the garlic and the pizza spice butter has been melted together. And all of that's turned into like a sauce so you can actually dip the crab meat out and dip it in that if you want to. Talah has set all the drinks out. Gob's helped her set all the places. Everybody's got their forks and everything. And you're all sitting around the table. All right. We digging in? You guys ready?
No, I'm ready.
With a little bit of drool coming from his mouth. Of course I am.
Yeah. And he actually pulls out he flicks his hand, and out of nowhere, he's got one of those bibs with a lobster on it. Right? And he puts that on, and he goes, all right.
I want one of those!
Oh, here. He snaps, and you've all got one.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave my friends out. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I want everybody to roll 2d12.
Ten.
8. Why are we rolling so shitty on these?
I can make up for the fact that I didn't really do much in this.
Those are the
Freaking
temporary.
help me.
Those are the temporary hit points you guys gain, in addition to immunity to fear until your next long rest.
Nice.
For the fantastic, one-of-a-kind devil crab, parmesan, saffron, hard-shell crabs that you guys have made. He eats like 6 of them, and you don't even remember cooking that many, but somehow there's 6 of them. Everybody's able to eat to their fill, which is kind of tough because some of you ate gigantic steaks before you guys came. But normally he would be the only one eating, but you guys in your conversation enticed him enough to A, help, and B, eat with you. And he goes, "Oh, here's my key. That was worth it. Every bit of it. Whew. Ooh, that's the best thing I've had and ever will have. That's wonderful."
So no one else is going to be able to get the key ever again?
Oh no, there's other people who will, cook something new. I just don't know if it'll ever be as good as that. Actually, I do know. It's not gonna. But I'll keep this in my favorites. I think if somebody were to make this again, I'd let them have the key anyways.
Glad to be of service.
So we
Ah.
do this in
Well
the
done,
next moment of
everyone.
eternity.
Oh.
Okay,
Just had a big old
friends.
Yeah.
Let's roll out. Starts
Yep.
rolling.
Rolling.
Let's roll to the Sphinx.
Hi, Athos! We're back!
Hello. That is not a
So-
secret. We all knew you were back.
Yeah, well, we made a pretty crown for Rory, and we cooked an awesome meal for Gullion. Sorry,
Yes.
not Gullion.
He has been
Gullen.
very much looking forward to your arrival.
Wait, he knew we'd be coming?
Yes.
Did he know that he was going to help?
Yes.
And he knew the dish.
Yes. But he
My brain
hadn't had
hurts.
it yet. Despite
Yep.
existing forwards and backwards in time, we all don't have and possess these things until they happen. It is a point in time where things happen, and events affect time in both directions.
My head hurts again.
Well, got to know I only overthought it a lot. But he's happy, so I'm happy. I think I'm now 20% crab.
Well, now we have to think of a secret. That nobody else knows.
I think I might have one. Would you mind if I approach?
By all means.
Get up close.
I'm really curious about those books, though.
All right. I'm going to whisper this to you
Okay?
once I find you on my list. There you are. I'm formulating this. It'll take a moment. There you go.
Hmm. That is an interesting statement. Not all of it is true, but it is close enough. There are still secrets in there that are even still secret to you.
What?
He's saying that inside the thing that you said wasn't entirely true. So even to you, the secret you shared still contains a secret inside of itself that you have yet to
No,
discover.
it was an
It was her
in-character
saying,
word.
Oh, thought you.
No, it was her going. Wait, what?
I need you to speak in a female goblin accent, please, so I can understand when you're in character and out of character.
This is supposed to be the female goblin accent.
I need
It's-
higher
it's
pitch,
not-
please.
I can't do it, my time. My voice doesn't go that high.
Okay.
always
Well, just-
excuses.
Yeah, really.
Little one, you must understand. In an alternate time, had you been the one to stand over him, you wouldn't have killed him. It's not in your nature. Rivalry, violence, pain, yes. But death? No. That's why you miss him. Because he was a brother of some sorts. He was a constant. He challenged you. You grew because of him. And as much as you may have thought that you wanted him to have that fate, it is not one you would have delivered to him. Do you understand?
Think I do.
In your heart, you are just, whether you know it or not. And really, with everything you went through with him, is there anything that would have justified that level of punishment?
I don't know. That's why I said I sort of wish it had escalated to that point. I was angry at him. I wanted to lash out.
But even the worst thing he ever did to you, he
Yeah,
did
no.
because he had no choice, and he was sorry, was he not? There was respect there.
Yeah.
There were lines he wouldn't cross. Not to you, to a stranger he would. He would have sold anyone down the river. But not you. He didn't want to destroy you. He wanted to be better than you.
I guess on some level he won that.
He did not. His story ended. Yours hasn't.
That's a line of thought I think I need to handle on my own, though.
It is. And that's part of telling secrets, is to help you understand them better. Now, this secret does qualify for my key. Does anyone else have something they'd like to share, though, for their own sake and benefit?
I don't believe so.
Well then. He slides the key forward and he lifts up his paw. So you can have the key.
How about the toe boop?
He looks over at Nate specifically. He goes, there's only one secret that could have been told that would have been worthy of that.
Do I catch him looking at Pip?
That's up to you. You want to roll the scene?
Yeah.
Anyways, Gobs,
Insight.
grab the key.
Yeah, I'm
I
taking
can't
it.
bend over.
No, I'm taking it. I'm closer to the floor. It's fine.
You do. You
Okay.
catch it. And Pip, you obviously meet eyes with him as he says that. Perhaps
Well.
it's still a secret to that person, though. Or maybe it's willfully ignoring it. How interesting.
Hmm.
Well,
Athos, may I ask you something?
You may.
Because I'm really, really curious about your books. Do you have any, like, botanicums in there?
These are my secrets that have been given to me or will be given to me.
Oh,
They are not for sharing, sadly.
I was
But-
hoping there would be, like, a botanicum or something.
Well, I'm sure that you will find plenty in your time. I've read the book you will write. It's quite wonderful. Detailed.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Rory! Gullen, it's time to go.
hold on.
You hear
Hey?
Gullen go, but I'm so full. If I move, I might poop. Oh, I don't want to poop. It's going to be awful. Crab poops are the worst. Oh, they're the worst, but it's so good. Rory's just like, oh, but does this angle? And he's like adjusting the hat, trying to figure out the best way to angle it. He goes, time to go, time to go. These two have to move on to the final, these our fine friends have to move on to the final layer.
These two.
Yeah, he I'm dumb. Leave me alone.
Don't worry, Gullen. You've already pooped all the poops you're gonna poop. And at the same time, you haven't pooped ever.
It's like the most hollow constipation ever. It's awful. You have no idea.
I've got
Looking great, Rory!
Thanks to you, my girl. Maybe
Is
I'll
it-
find someone like yourself or somewhere else that'll take me up on my other offer.
Yeah, definitely not me.
I knew you wouldn't take it, but wouldn't take it. Enough of that, Rory. Let's go. And everything around you fades, and they're gone.
Bye.
All that stands before you is the door with 3 locks.
So I take it Nate didn't want to share anything or didn't get the chance to.
He didn't say anything.
Da-di-da.
What secret?
I tried asking him multiple times, but I was talked over.
Did
I
you
don't know
catch
what
him?
secret that you're talking about.
All right, so you guys are standing basically in a void with nothing but the doors in front of you.
I am gonna put the key from Rory in there.
So the door
That's
itself has 3
not-
keyholes in it.
I'll bring forth food key.
2
It's
keys
made
are
out
in.
of crab legs.
Actually, what is that key made of?
Wood, like a wooden soup spoon.
Oh, okay. And I guess I have the secret key then.
Yeah, the secret key's made out of a crystal.
Because it's crystal clear now.
And transparent.
Oh, hey, somebody got it. All right, so as you turn the key, the doors open. And let's put this.
Reveal the boss fight.
Ba, 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 da, 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 da,
Everyone enjoy the elevator music made by Soundscream's mouth.
ba.
If I've not counted wrong, this will be the 6th trial, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And how many layers are there?
6, I
6.
believe.
Hey, look at you guys. Talah, would you mind putting yourself on the board with the boys?
I would not mind, that is. Boop.
Hey, the announcer.
No, it should be, did I drop the announcer? I went to drop,
It is the hot dog guy.
hot dog guy. Alright, so as you guys step through, first and foremost, treasure chest to your right.
More clay?
Please don't
You-
make me carry another bag of clay right now.
Let's
What?
check the treasure chest.
Alright, treasure chest has treasure in it. There are, as the pattern has been, 3 scrolls.
I'm getting ready to write down.
Oh, there they are. We also have 4 items. Number 1 is a magic ring. It is a ring of warmth. Number 2, there's a figurine of wondrous power. It is a silver raven,
Hmm.
which was rolled. I did not just pick that one.
For you,
Next.
Mr. Grissom.
More ravens for me!
Next, there is a cape of the mountebank.
Love that
Cape
kid.
of Montenegro.
Nee.
And the last item that is in there, and this was also rolled, is a +1 great axe of giant slaying.
Wow.
And then the 3 scrolls that I posted.
Figurine.
Can I ask you to repeat the items themselves? Because I was writing down the scrolls.
Sure. A ring of warmth.
Yep.
Figurine of wondrous power. Specifically, it's the silver raven. A cape of the mountebank.
How's Monteblanc spelled again?
Mount E Bank.
There.
Once per day, you can cast Dimension Door. And you
Yep.
disappear in a cloud of smoke. It's so
Got it.
awesome.
Alright. And a +1 great axe of giant slaying.
Where did he go?
Got
He's
it.
over there.
Put down everything. So what does the figurines do? They're the ones that spawn like animals, right?
They turn into animals.
Yeah, so specifically the silver raven can become an actual raven for up to 12 hours. Once it's been used, you can't use it again for 2 days. While it is a raven, you can cast the spell Animal Messenger through with it at will.
Oh my god, he'll have 3 ravens.
So we can give him another raven.
I want to
Hey.
attach that raven to the end of a staff. So it's like a silver raven on the end of a staff until I summon it.
We could probably work something like that out. But yeah, no, you guys, the D8 you were rolling at the beginning were determining which animal it was and what type of weapon the giant slaying weapon was.
Was that the
So-
eight?
Interesting.
Yeah, the 8. No, the
This is-
8. Yeah, they were. The 8 was the raven.
Oh, raven. Okay.
So this is only the second trial I'm in. Why are we getting all this stuff?
We got some last time.
Do well, get gifts. Do bad, get dead.
Oh,
So
okay.
in front of you, you're back in the arena. The dragon dogs are gone, and the hot dog vendor is standing there. But he does not have his hot dog stand. He's actually standing there on the phone. It's like, no, they made it through. Yes, I told you they were going to make it through. No. Listen to me. I'm telling you. Red won't be enough.
Sir?
I'm sorry. Give me just a moment. I apologize. No, I'm asking permission for gray. No, red won't be enough. Can I use gray?
Talah, don't go too far.
Uh-huh. Okay, look, but the rules still stand, right? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. No, I'm not going to tell them that. Because you told me I can't say it. You know the rules. I can't say things you tell me not to say.
But if he's telling you to say something right now, then doesn't that, like, overwrite the fact that you couldn't say it before?
No, he's just hold on. He's just reminded me things I already know. He does this. Sorry. Give me just a moment. I apologize. No, yes, I want to go now. Yes. Yes, I'm aware. Yep. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. He hangs up. Oh, I hate that guy so much. You have no idea. No concept of how much I hate that guy.
I don't think I do, no.
Yeah, it's a lot. I will tell you it's a lot.
Do you want to talk about it?
I literally can't.
Oh.
But
About
yes,
how much you hate
yes,
him?
I greatly want to talk about it. I'd love to tell you absolutely everything about him. In fact, I hope I'd lose and you guys go on to kill him. I kill him
What?
painfully, make him suffer, say bad things about his parents. Everything you can do to make his life more miserable will bring me joy. It's that simple.
Okay.
Yeah, so welcome to the 6th layer. Test
Thanks.
of ownership, or the trial of ownership. This one's pretty straightforward, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna fight, and if you win, you get to leave, and you get to own something cool. If I win, you're dead.
But
Pretty straightforward.
question, do we have to kill you?
My words are my words. That being said,
What does winning entail? Is this like a fight to the death, or is it if you win, you're gonna kill us, but if we win, we can just knock you out?
I've told you what I can tell you. But the good news is, he denied my request for gray. But I'm not going to use red because red just wouldn't be a challenge at all. I do have an ego here, guys. Okay, so I hate to break it to you, but we're going to have to do blue. And as he says that, he begins to transform. He begins to swell in size. Shirt breaks open. His skin starts to turn to a reptilian color.
I feel like I should back off now.
His arms begin to grow. Stop right there. That's as far as you get to move during this.
Okay.
His arms begin to distend and grow to where they're dragging on the ground. And before you stands this.
Huh?
Is that one of those demon toad things?
It's a slod.
It's a slot.
It's a slod.
It's a slot.
It's a slut.
I've seen a hentai with this.
Well, shit nuts.
It's a slod.
Everybody's favorite
It's a
time.
slut.
It's initiative time.
Against a slod.
Initiative time!
So fast.
Ugh!
Like the wind.
I am so
Speed. Nari, we are speed.
Speed is key!
Yeah.
I believe I have advantage on that initiative. I do.
Well, aren't you special?
So 14.
All right.
So he's large or huge size?
He is large.
Big, big, large, huge.
And it's just because of the grid, I think. That it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I
The
make
grid's
him
not
too big?
visible.
Big Mac large, huge.
That's the right size for him. There we go.
He fat.
Nate! Large lizard-looking dude in front of you. What would you like to do, sir?
Well,
Don't
he
kill
said
him,
we
it's
were going
Otho's
to be
family.
fighting. What?
Don't kill him, he's Otho's family.
No. Slaughter not lizards.
Those not because of me.
Slot aren't even animals.
They're demons, aren't they?
Nope.
Oh,
They are
Ab-
beings of absolute chaos. They are from the plane of limbo, formed from the very stuff itself.
Yep, they're
Fair enough.
aberrations.
I meant to click the description.
Fair enough.
Undersmark.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go for it. I need to remember how the correct order of business this is.
They just look so cool, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's something a bit TMNT over them.
Where the heck is it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that right now. So, Judy Bobo.
Is that a Githyanki?
It's a Gith Zerai. Thank you very fucking much.
I
That
don't know the
hits.
fucking difference between the two because I'm dumb.
Hey, I appreciate the honesty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like the difference between Romulans and Vulcans, you know?
Mm.
Exactly.
I'm a blonde.
And you're also Dutch.
That too.
Jeez. All right.
There's no
You hit.
sense in lying about this stuff, Soundscream.
What's up, Soundscream?
Oh,
So,
jeez. All right.
it's 16 damage.
Very nice. Arrow sinks in
Mhm.
as you'd expect.
Second attack.
That also hits.
And Pip is going to move back 10 feet.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, get out of here. No.
Sure, at the second hit, he's gonna do the favorite foe thing. And it's gonna do an extra 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Turn.
Alrighty. It is his turn. He is going to, in his hand, he's going to open it up, and a scroll is going to appear. That scroll is going to incinerate itself, and when it does, he's going to disappear. And he's going to reappear right there.
Mountebank.
No.
oh no.
And he is going to do his attacks now. Boop, 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 boop.
Firebolt
I'm in
centers on
danger!
himself.
Ooh, that's not good. Talah, does a 27 hit you?
Barely.
Got it. Okay, you take 14 points of damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Please save.
Hey!
You do indeed
Good.
save. All right. So that was his first claw attack. His second claw attack is coming out.
Like it.
That's
Otho, does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
You take 15 points of slashing damage. You also need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I didn't mean to roll advantage, but still.
It's all right. And then he... I wouldn't say he could reach Abraham, so he's going to bite the lizard boy.
Ah, come on.
Does a 14 hit you? Or no,
No.
a 16 hit you. I'm sorry.
Still no.
16 does not hit. All right. He's unable to get his mouth around you to bite you properly.
Stop it!
And his turn, so he gets that. All right. Gobs, it is your turn.
Someone eat his reaction so I can get out.
I refuse.
Okay, let's see what I can do to him. I'm going to put Hexblade's Curse on him since that recharged on a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a reminder of what that does. And let me just alter something real quick. There we go. And then I'm going to swing at him.
Go for it. That
It's
hits.
not supposed to be with advantage. Actually, I guess it is. Given Talah and everything. Is it?
So the
Mm,
first roll counts. So.
either way, you've got the nat 20. I'd say no, but... Okay.
And I'm also going to utilize Fury of the Small. I know it's not multiplied, but fuck him. So that's an additional 3 damage.
All right.
And since you can move between attacks, I am just going to... Because now it is flanking.
Okay.
And the second attack, which would still be at advantage then.
Mm-hmm.
18.
And 18 hits.
And the last Fury of the Small. So that's 13 damage on that attack.
Got it.
And that is the end of my turn.
So I did 33.
All right.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action.
What?
The claws on the back of his hands are going to extend further. He's going to stick his hands out, one behind him and one in front of him, and he's going to do a reaching slash, both in front of and behind him.
Whirlwind.
Hmm. Oh, that's not good.
For everyone involved. Including him. He stabs himself. He falls over. He's now
Othokent,
pregnant.
Yes.
you take 29 points of damage, slashing damage, as he
Ah!
critically hits and cuts across your throat. Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Oh.
Would you fuck off?
Gobs, does a 16 hit you?
It does not.
Talah, does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
You take 11 points of slashing damage, and a Constitution saving throw is required.
$11.
Okay. All right. Abraham, it is your turn.
Wait, that was fine?
Mm-hmm.
So the question becomes, do I help myself or do I help the team? So I can take defensive actions or I can try to hurt them.
What would Grissom do?
Grissom would hit it with magic missile. What's the 5th level? Is that 45, 5d4? 5?
So it's 3 at level 1. So and it's an additional 1 for each level up. So it'd be 3, 4, 5, 6. Would be 6.
So level 2 would be 44?
2 would be 4, yes.
That's what I can do.
Okay, so 13 points of damage.
You haven't been attacking me because you couldn't reach, so I'm stepping back.
Mm-hmm. He is definitely taking damage.
Okay, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Othokent, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna take the disengage action
Okay.
and get myself out of that shitty situation. And then to make sure I am not being turned into murder salad, just in case, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Sure, I have right. Roll. Go. And Healing Word on me. Make sure I'm actually rolling the right thing. Oh, I am missing 2 extra hit points on that. So 10!
Yep.
Great. And you know what? I still have some more movement, so there you go. All the way over here. That's nice. That's my turn.
Sounds good.
I agree.
Talah, what would you like to do?
Well, there's this thing called disengaging, and I would like to try that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get the fuck away.
As a note, that last claw attack that he hit on you,
Yeah?
where that gash is, it's kind of throbbing. You're not feeling too good. Just so you're aware of that.
I am definitely gonna cover it with my hand and just apply pressure. Like, not good!
Okay, so you've disengaged. What else would you like to do?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out whether I have a freaking bonus action here. Yeah, you know what? A healing word on myself.
Okay.
Because, ow.
Copycat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but ow!
That's
True
it,
copycat.
As a note, you do not regain any hit points.
What?
The healing word has no effect.
Oh, shit. Again, not good!
And
That's my
Cyntari,
turn.
you keep your mouth shut.
Hmm?
Until you make an Arcana
Hmm?
check, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, Nari, but why did you transform?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's an action, and I chose to disengage.
Why is
Yeah,
that
but it gives you an
person
extra
standing
health
here?
bar to transform.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Wanna go
wanna
tank
get
you
out
are
of
back
there.
there?
I want to get out of there!
Anything
Fuck
else you'd
that.
like to do?
No.
Oh, hi, Hershey Bell. What are you doing in here? Well, I don't know. You're the one who came in here. What are you yelling at me for? Go on. Well, then relax. Well, it's not my fault. I'm not the one running the vacuum. Alright, sorry. Nate, it's your turn, my friend. What would you like to do?
Well, Nate sees Talah run off. He
Screaming,
is
not
gonna
good.
circle around and get up here in between.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then gonna Shoot the guy in the back.
Well, that's not very sportsman of you.
Yeah, well,
Well,
he heard
he
his
just
secret.
seriously maimed both
Your
Talah and Othokent.
Mm-hmm.
Just you.
Never.
And Hunter's Mark is going, and I do want to use this right now. Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Playing our warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping I don't roll too poorly.
I mean, if you do, you can always just grab a crit.
Nice.
Very nice. That hits. Woof.
And all of that is force damage. So 33 force damage.
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty bad.
And a follow-up shot. Nope.
That does not hit.
Guys, as a note, I would like to not kill him.
Your thing. Just concentrate on not dying first.
Yeah. Ow.
And yeah, he's just gonna take up a defensive stance in between.
All right.
That is
End of your
Nate's
turn.
Yep.
It is his turn. Gobs, since you're right in front of him, you can see this. A couple of the arrows that have been shot into him are pushed out of his body as he begins to heal. But it's his turn. He only has
Okay.
one person within reach.
Hi. Go for a big guy.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Says bite misses you, and then the claws are coming at you from both sides. 22
Squish.
hits, I believe.
It would, but I'm casting shield.
Excellent. Does a 26 hit you?
It does, despite shield.
You will take 16 points of slashing damage. And make a constitution saving throw for me.
Also, if it doesn't go through my temporary hit points.
Yes.
All right. Constitution.
Okay.
I was not supposed to be with advantage. My bad.
Doesn't matter. You made it. Alright.
Oh, wait. I missed the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Not much of a difference, but yeah.
Every little bit counts. Alright. Gobs, it is your turn.
Alrighty then. Since I was not countering, I think that's good. I am, however, going to cast another spell. This is my
Okay.
last spell for the day. That will be it'll just be hex. Just regular old hex. Straight
Okay.
on him. And I need to specify a stat. I'm specifying strength. I don't think we affect his regular stat rolls in any way, it's just strength.
Mm-hmm.
And attack.
Go for it. That hits.
There should be an additional 3 in there somewhere, and there isn't. Oh, there is. There is. It has been. It's being added to the hex. So yeah, that amount of damage.
Okay. He's looking incredibly hurt.
And the second attack. Believe a 17 hit.
It does.
For that amount.
How do you want to do this?
I mean, Okay, so
Don't kill.
the first attack is just going to cut at the jaw, like the
Mhm.
jawline.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling the arm back. Am I allowed to do a transform mid attack? It's the same bonuses and damage and everything.
Sure.
Then just from the swing as the arm is pulled back, transform into the fist and gut punch.
So as you gut punch, you feel the ribs cave in. You can feel organs shattering on the inside, and it doubles over and falls to the ground and stops moving. And then, about a half second later, you hear the snapping of everything popping back into place. As it stands back up, it looks deeply into your eyes for a moment, holds out its hand, and if I say a babushka, do you know what I'm talking about?
A
One of those
little Russian
dolls?
woman.
Yeah, little Russian
Well,
doll.
it's specifically the doll. The
Matrushka?
little
The
yeah,
Matrushka
Babushka
doll?
doll.
they're called both.
Babushka.
They're called both, and I couldn't say the other word right, so I'm calling it the babushka. So the little
That's
bitty nesting doll that's in the center of the nesting dolls appears in his hand, and painted on it is a blue slod. He hands it to you, Gobs.
Okay, still in the slot form because that's weird.
Still the slod form, and then the slod form fades away, and Hot Dog Guy is now standing in front of you guys, and you realize you're standing in the square again. And now there's people walking past you. It's that same morning, as if no time has passed. And he just looks at you guys and goes, wow. See, I told him he should have let me use Gray. But, it is what it is.
How's Talah looking?
Horrible.
Yourself?
Absolutely horrible.
Coughing up blood and everything.
But,
Otho!
What's
come
wrong?
over here.
but I got...
It's just a flesh wound.
Nope, it's not.
I tried healing. It didn't work.
Yeah, that's why I'm
going on?
using restoration.
Give me a second.
Can I figure it out?
No.
Can I roll a canna?
Hold on a second.
Guys, we're in Neap again.
No,
No,
you're
we're
not.
I said, come on. Where are my arrows? I need those.
They were on the floor next to him, looking kind of messed up.
Frick. Need to buy more arrows soon.
Okay. So after the Lester restoration, because he was the first thing he did was say he was casting that, you feel the throbbing in the wound stop.
Alright,
Hi.
that feels a bit better.
Alright. It's gonna be a couple of minutes.
Uh,
I cast this. Takes 10 minutes.
Okay. And the hot dog vendor guy just goes, well, good meeting you guys. Enjoy your last reward there. I think it'll be helpful for you. Oh,
Hey,
by
you
the way,
promised answers.
yeah, well, I lied. Name's Zaltier. Have a good one, and he disappears.
Hey-
Gobs,
Ah,
what you hold in your hands is a magical item, and I will go ahead and tell you what it is.
right.
it's a pearl of power.
It is the key to the Quantum Superposition Sanctuary. Once per day, you can enter the bar, the pub of the Quantum Superposition Sanctuary. While inside of it, no time outside the world passes, but you have 1 hour you can spend inside. Any number of people up to the occupancy of the pub, which is 80 people, can come in, but nobody can come in without your permission, but anybody can leave at any time they choose to by walking out the door.
Need to
And
the
if-
what? I need the word.
The Quantum Superposition Sanctuary.
I need that spelled out, please.
That's the bar that you guys were
I
at.
need the word spelled out. I don't know the word.
It's multiple words.
Quantum, super, position, sanctuary.
And whenever
Wait.
Soundscrew says the entirety of the bar name, my brain goes to a different place.
So, he promised us answers, he didn't give us any, he just left. After almost killing me.
Yes, and
If we ever
Likely-
meet that bastard again or his boss, I'm killing both of them!
I think he impregnated her before he left. Could be
Huh?
wrong.
What?
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah, if you did you actually roll that Arcana check?
You said, hold on.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you actually rolled it. You can go ahead and roll it now. It's not high enough to know.
Don't care.
Other than knowing, you could put together that he's a slod, but any specifics beyond that, you've not really studied them.
I don't care. Thank you, though.
We were getting there. I just didn't know if you rolled it and I missed it. That's why I was asking.
Nope.
I'm fine now, I think.
Go ahead.
Yep. What
worked like that.
after the prayer of healing goes off, you will begin to gather hit points.
So we went through all of that for reasons unbeknownst to us.
Yep.
God, I'm starting to understand, Abraham, why you're so pissed.
And
Yes.
everything.
I went to go search the ocean for answers to a vision I had all those years ago when I was a young man. And I got this. And now I'm here doing this. It's not what I wanted.
For me, it just started off as a pleasant experience with a very, very big chocolate milkshake. And now it ended with this. My day is ruined.
I should have gotten permission to use the grey. Should have gotten permission to get my boot up his ass.
I mean, he technically.
At
Well,
that moment,
technically,
It
the
sounds
gray
like
would
there's
have been
going to be a
worse.
next time.
Othokent,
So,
Mm-hmm.
your
Gray
phone
would've been worse.
vibrates.
Huh.
You have a
I
text
checked my
message.
phone. What does it say?
It says, "Sorry about that. By the rules I have to follow, I can't say anything to you, but nothing precludes me from typing anything to you. I will answer 3 questions."
Asshole.
I'm amused because didn't we talk about earlier how Othokent doesn't have a phone but only a pager?
No, he does have a phone. He has a BlackBerry.
There's a BlackBerry.
Okay.
Oh my god, what's your ping? Dude, what's your
Uh-oh.
ping? At me.
Opho's just gonna look at his phone, sigh deeply, and say, "Gobs, you fuck. I'm gonna go lie down. You take care of this." And he's gonna throw his phone at Gobs.
Some questions, eh?
Okay, question. 3
Well-
questions?
I mean, I guess that's up to you guys, given you'd done 4 layers before I even joined you. I don't really know what was said.
This is connected to nothing we really did.
Like the guy is working for something who
Fine.
wants to.
Who's
That's
your
us.
boss?
Yeah, let's start with that. Let's start with should we just go who set you up to this?
No, because if his boss wasn't the one that actually set him up, you still don't know anything.
Yeah,
Who
but
do
if
you
his
work
boss is
for
the
and
one
what
who
do you
did it
do?
to him and he works for someone else, then that can catch us out.
So, then how about...
What's the most important secret of the universe?
No! I was thinking, who is this boss that you so very much hate? Because he wanted us to kill him.
All right, let's try that.
I posted my question.
Oh, I didn't see.
Good work.
Where did you post it?
It's the GIF. It's who's your daddy and what does your daddy do?
Ah.
So
I
basically,
do want to ask that actually.
the one that I was saying is, who is your boss that you hate so much you want us to kill him?
Yeah.
Okay, is that your first question?
Yeah.
He responds with, due to the restrictions upon me, I can't wiggle around them enough to be specific. But I can tell you there's an organization that is currently attacking the capital city that is obsessed with rules, and he puts rules in capital letters, and laws he puts in capital letters. Let's just say the person who started that attack is the person that I wouldn't mind seeing die.
Rules and laws.
As a note, even you, as not connected to the world as you know, everybody knows there's a cult that worships that follows devils that is currently besieging the southern part of the city of Gilgamesh. They are claiming that the freedom or the Free People's Ward is rightfully theirs, which it was the Devil Ward before it became the Free People's Ward. So they're saying that their ownership is still legitimate, and they're fighting to reclaim their rightful property.
So presumably some form of devil cult? Seems likely. If not the devil himself?
Yes. Didn't we meet a devil on that pirate ship?
Yeah, we did.
You did indeed.
And a presumptuous prick who you threw in the water. By the way, great job for that. I don't think I ever told you that.
Yes. The sword mark still stings occasionally.
Phone vibrates again with the text back that just says, "That's one." Next question.
Okay. We probably want to know why they're testing us, right?
That's probably largely unimportant to our goal. We're
It
testing
would
us
be
to
nice
prove
to
that we
know,
are.
but it's not prominent
Like-
thing.
What is our purpose in their scheme?
Yeah.
Like, are we a hindrance? Are we helping? What?
Where do we
is the
stand
goal
in this
here?
whole ordeal? Pretty much.
Yeah. So I'll formulate the question as, given that you were set to test us, what is our role in this whole thing then? Is that fine with everyone? I ask before hitting send.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hitting send.
We keep an eye on anyone who has met a shard of Gilgamesh, and seeing as your group has met 3 of them, my boss was concerned that you would be a threat and wanted more information about you and your capabilities.
We've met
shards.
3 shards of Gilgamesh?
Yes,
of
that's your third
Gilgamesh.
question. No, I'm joking. Not going to do that to you.
No, this was like...
If we think
just-
about who the shards would be, like an obvious one would be Terieto and maybe Carrie?
I could see that. I could see Carrie being a part of it, yeah. Then who the fuck's the third?
Roscoe.
Lich
Yes,
Roscoe.
Yes.
Definitely Roscoe.
No, Roscoe is the beast that's beyond the walls.
Yeah. Right.
I should have done that.
He
I say
returned,
that out
and that's
loud.
he returned, and it's not really Roscoe.
Yeah, it's the beast beyond the walls.
Dragon? No. Maybe?
Othokent's new emotions.
Yeah,
Mhm.
your phone vibrates again. One down, or one more to go.
What are the 11 herbs and No.
Oh,
Well, you used 7 of them on that crab.
did Epstein kill himself?
Hell no! Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
Crap!
Hell
I'm
no, I-
broadcasting. Somebody save me from Hillary Clinton.
No, Hillary.
I mean, I'm kind of curious whether Carrie is part of their whole group or whether he's.
So his
working-
boss is a demon or
Yep.
devil. And so we're being tested by the enemy to see if we're a threat.
Basically.
But this guy doesn't want to do that. But he's being forced to do that because Gilgamesh is not around.
Sounds like he might be a form of what are they called again? The ones who work for otherworldly beings, get power from them.
Warlocks?
Warlock, thank you.
Something, maybe, I don't. He could be an angel for all I know and just beholden to another divine power.
Abraham, give me an Arcana check.
Really dick angel.
Or so, let me rephrase. Anybody can do an Arcana check or a religion check.
How about that? Arcana and religion, same time.
So you're obviously going to know it. Does anybody else want to do the check, or just leave Abraham with the knowledge?
I want.
Abraham, what is it?
Ah, Milla knows it, not me.
Milla doesn't know anything. She intimidated
Intimidated
the phone.
Talah into not knowing it.
Intimidated Talah into not knowing anything.
So, the other thing you could understand by him saying rules so much, it's also possible he's under a contract. And an infernal contract is borderline unbreakable. So, and with what little you know of slots being super chaotic creatures, them being under a contract to a lawful entity, that would explain why he hates them so much. He would hate him.
I didn't know if he took a slod form or if he was slod.
Is there a way to free
Given you
him
could choose
without...
a color, I think he took the form.
Yeah, if he could choose a color, he's not naturally a slod. Unless he's uber slod.
We'll leave that where it's at.
So...
I guess we could ask a question that could help us further our whatever we're doing, but that would also take them off to what we're doing. I mean, I don't know.
Just don't ask him if we can hold on to the question for later.
Can we hold on to the question for
No!
later? No! Done!
I mean, you can just send him, we will hold on to the last question for later.
Yeah, that's a statement, not a question. Good thinking. See, that's why I follow your advice.
And then he says, no, I'm going to make a question for you.
Wait, what? No, I'm the one asking the questions now. Huh?
What? Also, you don't listen to my advice, Gobs.
I do.
I don't
listen
really
to it.
remember a moment where you actually asked me for advice anyway.
No, but I listen to your opinion, and I generally agree with whatever you're doing.
I mean, even your arm listened to me. That was off-putting.
I'm telling you, it might be a reflection of what I think of you. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm not sure if I like it.
I'm just saying, if it gets handsy with Nate, that's not me.
What?
Nothing.
Hey, Gobs.
Yeah, what's up?
26 inside. Tell me.
She is absolutely kidding.
So she means that it is her.
Yes. She means it's definitely her.
Okay.
All right.
So, are we going to ask our third question?
I don't know what to ask.
What is the...
Mr. Grissom, do you have...
Hang on a second.
Now, Rafi's in here. Hi, Rafi boy. What are you doing?
Was the one of the
Hey,
materials we needed for that thing that we don't know where to find? We could just ask, where can we find this?
Hey, no.
What is your boss's true name?
I want to shoot my shot on something. Sounds screaming. I have no idea if it's going to work, and I don't care.
Okay.
And I want to see if he'll pick up on what I'm saying. Is there an exit clause or loophole?
You want me
As
to
in
ask it
getting
like
him
that?
out of his deal?
I just want to ask him that question and see what he says.
Whether we can get
Alright.
him out?
I'll ask it exactly as you said it. Is there an exit clause or loophole? Question mark. Smiley face. No smiley? Okay. Removing
Winky
that.
smiley.
Eggplant, whatever.
Winky smiley, eggplant,
You know what
croissant.
eggplants are
salad.
used for in text
They-
form, right?
Yes, of
The
course I
And for
know.
cooking.
But it's
Okay.
just eggplant.
He's
Let the
trying
GM
to answer.
talk.
Trying to answer. The person I am beholden to has an item in their possession which demands my loyalty.
Located here at this address, blah, 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 available at this time. blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. If it was no longer in his possession, then he would no longer have any control over me.
Okay.
Is
It
that
can
what you
be
were looking
removed
for?
from his
Yes.
possession between
Okay.
hours of this and this.
More of a location would have been nice, but I didn't ask that.
Can you Google Maps us the location?
Mm-hmm. Giggle maps us since it's Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
Giggle maps us.
God,
Hey,
Giggle?
tell you what, go to the city of Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
Go to the Devil Army's encampment.
Mm.
Find the biggest tent. You're probably close.
Okay. Done.
Gilgamesh.
Giggle maps. Take me to the
Gilgamesh.
take me to the MacGuffin.
All right,
That
and
just leads you to their version of of a McDonald's.
Exactly. I was gonna say.
as you now have the answer to your third question,
Mhm.
and you guys are standing in the square, ready, obviously not wounded or tired whatsoever, ready for your 2-day trip out to the mines, that is where we will end our session.
Wait, fully rested like spell slots?
No, it was sarcasm. No, you guys are jacked up.
Mm.
Hey, who's up for staying another night in the city?
I am.
I'm fine to go.
All right. Well, for anybody watching, we appreciate you sticking with us. I hope you had a good time, and we will see you guys next time. Oh, we will be taking next week off as it is a holiday in America because we like to celebrate freedom by eating a bunch of stuff, and we are going to do so next week, and we will be back the week after. It will either be City of Gilgamesh or Fortune and Glory. Probably Fortune and Glory. It's about time we revisited that crazy group of folks. But thank you for sticking with us, and have a great one.